Hi, I'm Debbie Sardone, and I am hosting the Speed Cleaning for the Pros Training Conference. Now, this training conference is like nothing else you've ever been before. I have a unique approach to training residential cleaning employees. Now, you have to ask yourself, what does it cost you to have an ineffective training program or a training program that is not producing top quality cleaners in a short amount of time? Are you calculating the cost of losing prospective customers because you can't staff the demand because it takes you too long to onboard a brand new employee? My philosophy is you should be able to effectively and thoroughly train one new employee in about a week. It doesn't take 2, 3, 4 weeks to train a new employee. If it's taking you that long, you're spending money unnecessarily because you have a broken training system. Or what is it costing you if you don't even have a training program? If you're winging it, if your training program consists of, hey, Mary Lou, you're one of our best cleaners. Will you take the new girl and show her how to clean? That's not a training program. I will teach you how to implement step by step a tangible, effective speed cleaning program that will produce employees that know what to do, how to do it, can do it well, and can do it quickly. So my speed cleaning for the pros, owners, and managers training could be the absolutely perfect solution to your training program. Let me describe what we'll be doing. You'll want to come in on Thursday evening so that you'll be fresh for training first thing Friday morning. Friday, we start at 8:30 in the morning, and we will kick off the day with a strategic overview of the right way to train all of your employees. And yes, I said the right way to train all of your employees. I'm sorry, but I don't take the approach that, well, you can train this way or you can train that way and it kind of doesn't matter, but take a few hints and tips from me here and there. I take a very strategic, very specific, step-by-step approach to training. And yes, there is a right way and a wrong way to train your employees. So first we kick off with an overview of the right way to train your new staff. Then we move quickly into speed versus quality. This is a dilemma. Many business owners are afraid that they will have to sacrifice quality in order to speed up their staff. And so we talk about speed versus quality because, quite honestly, you can't do without either in the residential cleaning business. If all you have is quality, then your profits will suffer. If all you have is speed, then your quality will suffer, which means your profits will suffer. So we talk about speed versus quality. Then I will talk with you about improving productivity and reducing payroll. This is so important. If you could speed up your existing staff, if you could train your new cleaners how to clean quickly and efficiently without sacrificing quality, you would dramatically reduce payroll expense. It is a natural outcome, a natural organic outcome of improving productivity. Of course, then we'll stop and take a break for Q&A because I will answer your questions. We'll take a lunch break. That's on me. Lunch is included in our conferences. And then after lunch, we'll get back right to the training and we will talk about defining your service profiles because once you speed up your staff, I want to help you define your service profiles so that you can add more jobs in a predictable way to your cleaners' schedules. All of this will be a result of improving productivity. So we will talk about defining your service profiles. Then we will talk about how to stop churning and burning customers forever. This is a problem with companies that don't have an effective training program, and they lose too many customers out the back door as the new customers are coming in the front door. And you can stop that excessive churning and burning of customers and still enjoy a staff that's quick and efficient. So we will talk about churning and burning customers. Also, I will share with you my secret to getting 5-star reviews online, which is a critical component nowadays in our cleaning business. And people are so afraid that if they speed up their staff and if they have a efficient cleaning program, that their reviews will tank. And we can't live without good reviews in this day and age. So we will talk about that. Finally, we'll also talk about implementing change without resistance. This is probably one of the biggest fears of business owners who have a staff that's been around a while. How do you implement change without getting all this pushback? How do you get people to buy in to your new training program? We will talk about that. I have a solution to that issue. We'll wrap up Friday with Q&A time. You'll have plenty of time to ask your questions. Then everybody can go to dinner on their own. It's a wonderful time to network with other cleaning business owners from around the country. They're not your own backyard competitors. They're other business owners that are experiencing the same challenges and problems that you are, and it's a lot of fun to get together and network with other cleaning business owners. And so that wraps up day 1 of the Speed Cleaning for the Pros conference. Day 1 is perfect for the owner or a high-level manager, somebody that you don't mind sharing proprietary inside information with. It is not suitable for your cleaning staff or your cleaning trainers, not day 1. Day 2, let's talk about Saturday, day 2 of the Speed Cleaning Conference. First thing in the morning, we spend a little more time with the owners and high-level managers. And so again, first thing in the morning of day 2, Saturday of the Speed Cleaning for the Pros, is information that's proprietary for the owner and high-level managers only. So we'll spend the morning talking about structuring your incentive pay for your cleaners. Again, high-level information, not suitable for cleaners and your training supervisors. 8:30 to about 9:30 is where we'll wrap up the owner's more sensitive information. But then at 10 a.m., you can bring your field training managers, quality control supervisors, anybody who will be involved in training. This is the time for them. So from 10 a.m. until 5:30 p.m., we will do actual, tangible, tactical training with your training managers. You don't have to worry that I'll be sharing insider trade secrets about the business. So you can bring your training managers and or your cleaners to day 2 of the workshop starting at 10 a.m. So let's talk about what day 2 looks like. And of course, lunch will be provided for them as well. All the materials, the workbooks, the training guides, the speed cleaning book, and the speed cleaning DVD will all be included in that day 2 level of materials. So first of all, I will speak with your employees about the overview of training and what perfect maintenance cleaning is and how that ties into speed cleaning for the pros. Then we'll move quickly to how training is the most important thing they will do for you. How your training program is absolutely vital, and we will help your staff get buy-in to understanding how important their role is as a training manager or a training supervisor. We will discuss speed versus quality so that your training managers understand how the two relate. Then we're going to quickly shift into rules versus results and how method and technique are so important to the entire training process. Then we're going to get tactical. We're going to roll up our sleeves and talk about the 13 rules of speed cleaning. These are the rules that Jeff Campbell came up with more than 25 years ago. These are the speed cleaning rules I have used in my own cleaning business for over 30 years, ever since I got his book originally and started using it to train all of my staff. I have trained hundreds of employees over the past 35 years, and following the speed cleaning rules developed by Jeff Campbell have been the key to our training success. So we're going to talk about the speed cleaning rules with your training managers. Also, we'll move into a walk through the training Bible, and that is the Speed Cleaning for the Pros book. It is the training Bible, and I will teach your training supervisors to understand the importance of this training document, of this training book, and how important it is for them to follow. Then we will talk about my 5-day pass or fail plan. And this is something that your trainers can hold in their hand. It is a tangible tool that they can use to measure the performance each day of the trainees that they're working with. Then we will talk about the 8 key performance areas that your trainers must train for and look for in that new trainee that they're working for. We'll do a little bit of interaction and role play and lots of live Q&A at this point. So sometime during the day of training, we're going to do some role play. We're going to let your training managers come up and present scenarios of situations they didn't know how to handle during training. And we'll actually role play. And then, of course, have plenty of time for Q&A time, question and answer. Then at the very end of the day, after all the role play, the Q&A, and everything is over, we'll have a certification ceremony. And we will certify your training managers in perfect maintenance cleaning. It'll be an exciting time. They will feel privileged that you included them, that you thought enough of them to put them through professional training. And if you go back and implement the steps of my training system, the Speed Cleaning for the Pros, if you implement it in your business, I know that you will reap the benefits of thousands of dollars of payroll that is no longer wasted. You will reap the benefits of improved productivity, which means you'll be leaving less money on the table. You can actually bring in more revenue to your company if productivity is increased. What if you could do more jobs in a month without ever hiring an additional employee? That speaks to your bottom line. That is income that is added to your bottom line. We all know how precious a new employee is. We all know how difficult it is to find good employees. If you can train them right from the absolute start, get them on board quickly, get them trained thoroughly and effectively right away, how much money will you stop losing in customers that you lost because they called your office during a time you were shorthanded, you can't onboard quickly enough to take on new clients, and therefore you lost 1 or 2 new customers every month as a result of an ineffective training program or a weak training program. You've got to remember, one new recurring customer is easily worth $3,000 or more a year to your business. And many of us will win a recurring customer that will stay with our business 3, 4, 5 years. So if they're worth $3,000 a year and a good recurring customer stays with you 3 to 5 years, that's $9,000 to $15,000 in one lost customer. And if improving your onboarding process, getting somebody up and running from the time you hired them to the time they're actually able to function in the field. If improving that process meant you were able to stop losing prospective customers when you're shorthanded, that alone, not to mention the payroll savings, that alone could be worth thousands and thousands of dollars to your bottom line, to your revenue that was lost. And of course, the payroll expense that you will stop losing on wasted time and a lack of productivity and slow onboarding of brand new staff. So please consider joining me. Don't think about the cost of registration, hotel, and a couple $100 in airfare. Don't think about that. What if you could do this for $1,000, $1,500, or even $2,000? Attend this 2-day training. What if it revolutionized your business and your productivity and your bottom line? That's worth thousands of dollars to you each and every year for the lifetime of your business versus maybe a few hundred to a couple $1,000 expense in travel and registration. So I hope you'll join me. Space is limited, so please register now, and I'll see you at the Speed Cleaning for the Pros conference.